Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. All right, anyway, here is a party, much like the Democratic Party, that used to represent the left flank of politics in the United Kingdom, losing everything as a direct consequence of leaning into this moderate center or even to the right, which predictably gave way to a massive growth in this now dominant fascist movement in the country. I'm, of course, talking about the Labour representing center-left politics in the UK, the Conservatives representing center-right politics in the UK, and Reform that represents the far right. Yesterday, some elections took place in England, Scotland, and Wales. And boy, oh boy, were the results devastating for a Labour Party that actively destroyed itself because they were terrified of Jeremy Corbyn. Labour has lost more than 1,000 council seats, with Reform picking up 1,222 council seats. And the Greens have had a pretty tremendous victory in the process as well. And so have the Liberal Democrats too, weirdly enough. But the Greens have been doing a phenomenal job. We released the BBC projected national share based off of the council results. Reform at 26%, Green at 18%, Labour at 17%, Conservatives at 17%, with Lib Dems at 16%. A clear but far from overwhelming victory for Reform, with everyone else clustered in a big lump behind them. Ultimate fragmentation. Old people will destroy this country. God, I fucking hate the elderly. Dude, the Reform Party is literally all show too. Like, if you were to go to the average Reform voter, because like England has class politics in its roots. Like, it's not like America where people are oblivious to class. If you were to ask the average Reform voter to spell out like some top line issues beyond immigration, beyond, fucking up the boats, lad, right? They would just look at you and be like, that's not true. There's no way the Reform Party wants to do that. Okay? Like, there are so many people who were lifelong, reliable Labour voters at a time when they thought that the Labour Party, and not thought, but like the Labour Party did represent the interests of the working class, that now vote for the Reform Party because racism is the only game in town. It's insane. Yes, I saw this. This is what I was referencing here. Hilarious video that shows none of the Reform voters know any of Reform's policies.
Do you like my suit?
Unbelievable, fella. You've done well.
I'm all for Nigel Farage. Give us a high five. To right.
I'm a Reform.
Same here. So what annoys me is that everyone thinks that Reform are all about hating immigrants.
No, it's a load of rubbish.
But I think there's so much more to us than that.
Oh, most definitely. Of course there is. Of course there is.
What other Reform policies do you like?
I mean, I can't name off the top of my head.
To be honest with you, I can't remember them all now.
Shall I help you out?
No. Give me a second.
What other Reform policies do you like?
Spend more money on the NHS.
That's actually not one of our policies. So we want to cut public services by £150 billion. Wow. Okay. It's quite a bold statement.
Before I get to this, though, let's do a top-line approach here, a little bit of analysis, and then we'll get to all of that.
At 6, Labour has suffered huge losses after millions of people went to the polls in England, Wales and Scotland. The Labour Party is set for an historic defeat in Wales, losing control of the Senedd for the first time since devolution almost 30 years ago. In Scotland, the SNP will remain the largest party, but their vote share is down in almost every constituency. It is Reform UK that has made some of the biggest gains across Britain so far. The Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, has described Labour's results as tough, but says he's not going to walk away from the job. Let me just show you what has been happening in Wales, England and Scotland. This is...
Keir Starmer literally is just like, nope, I'm tanking this further. How far can we go? How far can we take this? Keir, buddy, you might not walk away from the job, but the job is going to walk away from you. That's number one. I don't even know how he stays in power. There's no shot. I mean, one of his most famous speeches is when he literally says to his own party. If you don't like it, you can fucking leave. And it turns out a lot of people that were lifelong Labour Party members were like, okay, sure, I am leaving. Some of them left for Reform. Many of them also left for the Green Party.
In England, it is Reform that has been surging. These are the latest tally there. Look, Reform now more than 1,000 seats. They started with just 2. Labour has lost.
Nigel Farage is a disgusting monster through and through. By the way, I have to talk about the media's role in all of this as well. The media abso-fucking-lutely played a major role here too. Hey, just wanted to say that you gay. Yeah, I fucked your dad, chatter. Yeah, me and your dad, butt sex. He loved it. He said, first time he's ever had a man dig deep inside of him like that. Life-changing experience for your dad. Yep. Crack like an egg. Yep. Then your mom walked in. And she was like, my turn, please. My grandma's watching. Anyway, if you're wondering how we got here, the media definitely played a big role in this too. If you were to watch British media leading up to this goddamn election, you would think that, like, you know, Adolf Hitler reincarnated as a Jewish man in the form of Zach Polanski. Okay. Meanwhile, the Reform Party and its door knockers were running around in every fucking district and every council, being like, "Yes, would you like to kill every migrant? Would you like to kill every migrant? Also, the Holocaust is questionable if it happened or not. We don't know." Like, literally, I think a Reform guy who is a active Holocaust denier won a seat yesterday. But you never heard about shit like that from the fucking British media because they were too busy yelling at the one Jewish guy heading a major party and his opinion on Palestine, which is the majority opinion, by the way.
845 seats. And onto Scotland.
It's just so funny because, like, half of the wave of additional migrants that came in the aftermath of Brexit, which is the exact same force channeled by this fucking dipshit. And the same people who are like, I don't like Brexit no longer. I thought we were going to be an independent sovereign nation. Why did we fucking do this? Are now turning around and doing the same exact thing again. You're not wrong. Muslims can be any race, but Islam is racialized in the West. Oh, this guy's awesome. Yeah, I love this guy. This guy is genuinely my favorite politician. Topo Resnivoro. You might think he's Japanese, by the way, from his outfit. He's actually Indonesian. He's an Indonesian anti-Muslim Islamophobic racist who LARPs as a Japanese guy. He's not Japanese. Goated character. It's awesome. Secret Indonesian guy who is, like, you know, anti people exactly like him coming to the country, or at least the party that he's involved in is that. And he's LARPing as a Japanese guy instead. This is the Reform guy who won after denying the Holocaust. Yeah, Reform UK candidate. What the fuck? I thought that was my brother. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I literally thought that was Murat. I thought that was a photo of Murat. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not even kidding when I say this. It scared me. Okay? Dude, look at this guy. Yeah, Reform UK candidate who said Holocaust was a hoax wins seat in local elections. I know, but when I clicked on the link, I got scared at first because I thought it was like one of our holiday pictures from our youth or something that they posted on the article. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, this is Murat's Chud Bizarro Murat. For the people who don't know how absurd this is, Topo's official election picture is a screenshot of him in some cape shit movie. He was also in one of the musicians in the Cantina in the original Star Wars.
There were lots of cheering, even jumping greens this evening too.
Zoe Garbett is duly elected as the Mayor of Hackney.
And a big win for them in East London.
This is a historic victory. This is the first time the Green Party have ever won a directly elected mayor. And two-party politics is not just dying, it is dead and it is buried. And actually, whether it's here that Labour have been rejected or whether we're seeing around the country, it's very clear that the new politics is the Green Party versus Reform.
For the Liberal Democrats, modest gains and unorthodox dance moves. They lost control in Hull, gained control in Stockport.
Liberal Democrats are so funny. I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck is what do they represent even? Like, who's like, oh, well, in the age of feckless labor moving to the moderate center, we, the Liberal Democrats, we've been there, you know, we've been the moderates. The things are actually fine party.
What then of the Prime Minister's future? There hasn't, as yet at least, been an eruption of Labour folk demanding he goes. This Labour MP used to be in Keir Starmer's cabinet. This afternoon she said he should stay. For now.
The Prime Minister is doing an absolutely exceptional job on the international...
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just so bad. It's just, how do you even reduce yourself to this undignified status, man?
We have lost brilliant Labour representatives, people who put so much into their communities, so much into our party and our movement. And the vote.
Why wasn't Restore an option? Like the Rupert Lowe's party? That's what you're talking about, right? I don't know. Maybe because Reform is like, we're fucking Nazi enough, and people were like, no, it's good enough. We're good enough with like, moderate Adolf Hitler. We don't want to go full Hitler. Even though they did win 10 seats, apparently. So there's still some people who were like, no, moderate Nazism is not good enough for me. I want maximalist Nazism.
Have sent a message about the pace of change, how they want their lives improved. I was elected to meet those challenges, and I'm not going to walk away from those challenges and plunge the country into chaos.
They want to change you.
Well, they've sent a message that the change that we promised isn't being delivered in a way they can feel, and also, frankly, they're fed up with years of the status quo. But we were elected.
You, man. They see you as a representative of the status quo. Like, it was a spectacular defeat for Labour. There's no way that you can talk your way out of this. Even if you were an incredibly charismatic figure, which you are not.
And I'm not going to walk away from that and to plunge the country into chaos.
Did you contemplate that the problem might be you, that you might need to go to help Labour win these seats back? Did you even contemplate it? Did you acknowledge it as a conversation even?
Look, I think it's absolutely clear that the electorate are fed up with the fact that their lives aren't changing quickly enough. And this has been going on for a very, very long time.